Hey there. I've gotten a fair amount of requests about the Masters theme song that I posted, and so I thought I'd make a quick video explaining kind of some of the intricacies of the song and how I did it. A couple of notes before I get started here. I'm not a professional guitar player, so there's that. This is also my first guitar video, so bear with me. I don't have that cool green guitar. That's not mine. That's my friend's badass Stratocaster. But this will have to do. I do have my amp set on a fairly clean tone with a little bit of reverb and a little bit of chorus to try to give it this ringing kind of a sound. For what it's worth, up to you. Make it sound however you want. So just in general, I'll go over the basics of the song and a couple of parts about the arpeggio and a few things about the slide, since those seem to be the things that people have asked me the most about. So anyway, here we go. We start off on a C shape, capo 4, and just add in the pinky finger on this 5th string 3rd fret. And hopefully you can see all that. Just a little add-on with your index. And then you get into this arpeggio, and for the most part, the arpeggio, I'll use A minor as an example. I pretty much always use the 4 lowest strings for anything that's kind of this. There's a lot of that in this song. If there's one thing I'd recommend, it's getting that down. On A minor, for example, it goes starting with the A string up 3, and then down 1, and then skip up 1 more. And down 1, so and that's pretty much that pattern as I play it throughout the song, whenever that part happens. But anyhow, going back to the beginning, it's whoops, and then C. Walk it down, just on the 2nd string, walk it down to A minor, D minor, and then this part's where I had a hard time figuring this one out. I wanted to play a G, but I have to finger it more like a C, so I take a regular C chord and move these 2 fingers this way up the neck, up a string, down a string, I don't know, lower notes, but it's a C shape, but you're playing G, so that you can do, you can pull this note off and add this one on, so like this. Play the first 5, and then the second 5. So once again, C-shaped G chord. Boy, that's sloppy. Anyway, and then there's the slide. So for the slide, you start off on the G note, and then slide with your middle finger up 3 frets. So, and then when you slide back down, I like to switch to my ring finger so I can play the C right afterwards, like that. So, middle finger to ring. So, that whole part one more time. D minor, G, repeat, C, F, D minor, G, C, and then for the outro. Wish I'd ended it on a single note, but I strummed it, but like I said, I kind of wish I'd ended it on the single note. But for that last part, it's just you're adding back on that pinky finger here, and then kind of picking off those few notes. So, if you have any questions or feedback, let me know. Like I said, I'm sorry the tab is handwritten and probably difficult to read. Love to hear some feedback, and if you end up playing it and make a video of it, please send it to me. I'd love to see it. So thanks again, and happy Masters Week.